as of this recording, the Barnes & Noble 50% off Arrow sale is almost over, and I don't plan to go back there for the last remaining days. So let me just say this. This is the Kazdoy Closet. I'm Kazdoy. That's my closet full of all the stuff that I love. And today, what discs we picked up during this Arrow sale, plus a couple we did not expect to get, and a little paranoia about will my player actually play these Arrow discs. Let's check it out. So here's what we picked up. Going chronologically, we're going to start with the Demolition Man from 1993. This takes place in the year 2032, which doesn't seem very far from now when you think about it. And it's about this arch criminal that they awaken from a 35-year-old deep freeze, and he kind of escapes and starts this crime wave. Well, the police and the future society, they can't deal with this kind of stuff, so they have to unfreeze this old school cop that battled this criminal back in the day, and he goes to fight this criminal now. I saw this in the theater in 1993 when it came out. I haven't seen it since, so it's been a long time. The cast includes Wesley Snipes as the criminal and Sylvester Stallone as the cop, and then Sandra Bullock in one of her earliest roles. I usually like her in the films, but I don't know why they made her so girly and kind of dingy in this. I felt a little embarrassed for her, actually, but she's just stunningly beautiful. It's a fun mix of action and humor. Got a little mild political humor and social commentary and some meta jokes. I posted a review on Letterboxd if you want to check that out. Here's my Barnes & Noble experience. So kind of a word of warning to you out there, and maybe you can relate to this and maybe you've encountered this. But when the sale first started, I went online and I reserved this. It said that it was in my local store. So I reserved a copy of it. About 2 hours later, I got a text saying, we can't find the item. So I thought, all right, I'm going to go down there anyways and see what else they have. And there it was on the shelf. So the point is, don't always believe what you see on that Barnes & Noble website, especially if you're going to drive a long distance and the website says they have it in stock. It might not always be in stock. That's happened to me before too. So not the most reliable thing in the world. So just a word to the wise out there. This is the Blu-ray. I'm keeping up to my New Year's resolution, only buying 4Ks if there's a Blu-ray included. Arrow doesn't do that. You either get the 4K or the Blu-ray, because if it doesn't play in my 4K player, I don't have a Blu-ray, I'm going to be stuck because I have another Blu-ray player as well. And sure enough, even though this is the Blu-ray, my Panasonic 820, supposed to be one of the greatest machines out there, this froze at the 1 hour mark. Took a while to even stop it, to get it out. I took it out. I said, let me clean it off like you're supposed to, with this really nice electronic microfibers cloth, especially for electronics. Put it back in. It was even worse. I could barely get through the menu screen without it freezing. And again, took a while to get that tray open and get the disc out. Put it into my old cheap Sony. Played it fine. Played the rest of the film. So I don't know what's going on here. I have a feeling it might just be a Blu-ray issue, Arrow Blu-ray issue on that Panasonic player. So what's included here? Well, all the discs I'm going to show you today are special editions, and they all have extras. I'm not going to go into all the extras. It would take much too long, but let me show you what this looks like inside. There's a couple they brought out this year that have like slip covers like that. It's kind of interesting. And then it's a nice hard box. And inside we have the disc. There's some art cards in here, about 6 or so. There's a booklet. It's about 60 pages long, perfect bound. There's a poster, which is just the same as the cover of that I just showed you. And a couple of stickers, these seashells, which is kind of a joke in the film. And then some graffiti that shows up in the film also. Next up is The Cell from the year 2000. This is about a serial killer who goes into a coma, but meanwhile his latest victim is still trapped in an unknown location. So an FBI psychologist goes into uses an experimental technique to enter his mind to try to find out where this victim is. The cast includes Jennifer Lopez, that's right, she is an FBI psychologist in here, and then Vincent D'Onofrio, probably best known for Full Metal Jacket, and Vince Vaughn. I also saw this in the theater when it was released. Mostly what I remember from this is that it had a lot of visual effects that were very revolutionary for the time. So I haven't seen it since then, so I'm looking forward to watching this. And there is some stuff going on with the hooks in skin, pulling the skin. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff. I can do okay with some body horror if it's done right, like with Cronenberg or The Substance, something like that. But I don't like the hooks for some reason. I don't like eyeball stuff either for some reason. Once again, I bought the Blu-ray version instead. Hopefully it'll play on the 820. I think I might play it tonight. I think I might just put it in the Sony just so I'm not aggravated with it. And so what's on this disc? Well, we have a slipcover and different artwork there. And then there are 2 discs. Let's see, there's 2 discs here. And one, I believe, is a different version of the film. An alternate version, and there's extras on both of the discs. And there is also a 46-page booklet, stapled. And then a poster, same artwork as before. This one I did order from Barnes & Noble online because I had a little bit of FOMO going, thinking that this might be one that might sell out fast. So I want to make sure I got it. So the day it went on sale, I ordered it online with another one, which is our next one. And next up is Inglorious Bastards from 2009. This is Quentin Tarantino's rewriting of history during World War II as a Jewish girl escapes as a young girl from the Nazis, and then later on opens a cinema. And meanwhile, there's a band of Jewish American soldiers who are going after the Nazis. This is a Blu-ray, for me, a Blu-ray upgrade from an old DVD I had. And I'm going to upgrade almost any Tarantino film if I just have an old DVD of it because I like his stuff. So I'm going to upgrade almost any one of his films when it's released on a Blu-ray or on a 4K or both. I haven't tried playing this in my 820, my Panasonic 820 yet, but already people have posted problems online with the bonus disc saying that it'll freeze up in, that's right, your Panasonic player. So I think that's the Blu-ray too. So I'm thinking again, the Blu-rays might be more of an issue than the 4Ks. I don't know. It's just annoying, that I do know. I also ordered this one online, so I didn't want to miss out on it. And I also saw this in the theater. I've seen it a couple times since, but I saw it in the theater originally in 2009. So what's on this disc? Well, again, we have, just like Demolition Man, it opens up like that. And we have a nice hard case. And then we have a perfect bound book, about 60 pages. We have the disc. There's 2 discs. One's extras. There's some art cards in here as well. There is a poster, which is similar to the case. And then there is a coaster. So you get a poster and a coaster related to the film here. And speaking of Tarantino, before I get to the last big purchase from the Arrow sale, I did go into Barnes & Noble one more time to see if they put any more Arrows out on the shelf or not. And instead I left with these 2, Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. Both come with these very nice slipcovers. I like how they look. And I didn't expect to buy these. I've never owned these before on DVD or Blu-ray or anything. These are the 4K and the Blu-ray in each one. And I saw this in the theater. I've never owned them. And after the discount of 30% and a few points I had at Barnes & Noble, they came out total to about $30 each, which I thought was a pretty good price. And saving the big one for last, the last Arrow purchase I bought at the sale is the Shascope Volume 3 collection. I have Volumes 1 and 2. Have I watched them all? No comment there. Of course I haven't. But I knew once this thing was going to go on sale for 50% off, I was going to get it. It came out quite a while ago, but I was waiting. I was patient because I figured I haven't watched the other ones anyway, so I'll just wait. I'm not going to pay $200 for it. $100, is about the lowest it's going to get, and that I'll pay for it. I bought this from Amazon, which I don't like to do, but the main reason is I bought volume 2 from Amazon. It was packaged really well in the shipping. I was really pleasantly surprised, so I thought, let me try it again. Plus, Barnes & Noble, usually they don't have this, at least in my store, on the shelf. So I figured, let me get it from Amazon, and again, it was packaged very, very well. I was very happy with that. There's 9 Blu-rays in here. 1 is a bonus disc. The extras on each disc are mostly just commentaries, which I normally don't listen to. There are 14 films. There's 1 CD for some reason. I mean, I have a closet full of CDs, and I have box sets. I probably haven't listened to those in 3-4 years, so I don't know what to do with those things. But I love the design. I love the design of all the Arrow discs that I've showed you. And let me show you what this looks like. Yeah, it opens up like this with this hard box, of course. And then there is 60-page booklet like that about each film. And then I do like how they do the packaging, except if I'm going to get picky now, when you open these up, if you can hear that, gotta be careful. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but sometimes these pages kind of crack. So gotta be careful with this. You don't want this thing, falling apart, which I think it could easily do. But look at how well designed they are. Some people don't like how those just slide out, they get scratched, but I think Blu-rays are this is a Blu-ray set, a little more rugged than 4Ks are. And my only complaint apart from is that those pages might start cracking is they don't have the running times per film. And I don't know about you, but I always look at the running times and make sure I have a good amount of time carved out to finish the entire film. I'm going to sit down and watch a film. Because I might only have 90 minutes or 2 hours. I'm not going to put in a 3-hour film, so you have to look on IMDb, I know, first world problems, to find out how long each of these films is before you're going to watch them. I just hope my Panasonic will play all 14 of these films. I guess I'll find out. Anyways, that is it for the Arrow sale. Feel free to leave a comment or a suggestion down below. Maybe share what you picked up during the sale. Leave a thumbs up. Don't leave a thumbs down. Subscribe would be great. Share this with your friends and neighbors. Subscribing is free. Also free is we are on the Letterboxd app under the Kazdoy Closet. There's a link in the notes down below. Most recently, we left reviews for Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid and Red Rooms. So check that out. That's free. What's not free is my ebook is available. It is True Tales from the Teacher Trenches. The ups and downs from 32 years of teaching, and as you can get it through Amazon.com. It's for your Kindle, or if you don't have a Kindle device, you can use the free Kindle app on the device of your choice to read it. It's going to set you back $1.99. So check that out. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.